Reporting live from the Basement Media Studios. Welcome to the Music Talk Show. I am your host, the captain of the township, and in this show, we cover everything to do with South African hip-hop, strictly South African hip-hop. And if you're down with the culture, if you're down with South African hip-hop, you know what to do. Let's go. Welcome to the Music Talk Show, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Sadie, the captain of the township, and let's get straight right to it. So basically, on this first segment, ladies and gentlemen, we got the hip hop moment of the week. So the hip hop moment of the week, we have to shout out Maglera, Dope Boy, and Hennessey. Yes, basically, right here we're talking putting South African hip hop to the world map. We're talking brand awareness. We're talking business, major business moves. All right, so Maglera Dope Boy has been endorsed, or rather partnership with Hennessey, a prominent beverage in the South African community. I'm not just talking locally, I'm talking globally, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. From his sighting on their Hennessey Africa to the World freestyle to now a whole ad with LeBron James. A whole Hennessey ad with LeBron James. Shout out to Maglera and his team for this one. I really like it. We're talking big business move. Shout out to Maglera and his team for this one. This is a clip of the ad. Let's check this clip out, ladies and gentlemen. Abashwe.
Yo, boy, this one's for you. One love, LeBron. I'm gonna see you on the court.
What is Maglera gonna do to the king on the court? We already know who the king is. Shout out to Maglera and his team. Shout out to Maglera and his team for setting him up to do or even get this opportunity to do this. Shout out to Hennessey for putting Maglera on. Maglera is definitely putting South African hip hop on his back. Yes, sir. So now moving on, we got a second hip hop moment of the week, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves the Reebok essay in partnership with AKA RIP. So basically, after collaborating or partnered with the late AKA 5 years ago to create a sneaker. So sneaker basically with SNE and AKA, which is really cool and very creative. It's a fusion of style, creativity, and passion. It's a beautiful shoe line. On the 19th of November was the official launch at the Reebok Canal Walk in honor of AKA. So basically they were launching the sneaker line, the sneaker 2.0. It's dope. It's a dope sneaker. I really like the colors. They have the low tops. Crazy cool colors, man. Like I said, go check it out. I really like the collaboration of hip-hop and sneakers in South Africa. Let's go get it, baby. Let's go get it. Let's go cop it out. This is the clip of some of the people or his team or some of the people around him at the time that was talking about it. Let's get it.
Know about the Twitter rant that Kiernan had when it came to Reebok, and he just unleashed himself.
It was a beautiful sunny winter's day. In the southern suburbs of Cape Town. It was lockdown, so I was home, and then my phone started buzzing, and it was our PR agent, and the shit had proverbially hit the fan around the sneaker 1.0 and Keenan not being paid a royalty for it. We didn't shy away from the fact that we didn't pay a royalty because, to be honest, it was never part of the agreement. He was getting paid a substantial retainer. We were so focused on the collaboration and the excitement around it. This was really a first in terms of a South African hip-hop artist partnering on the global stage with a big sporting brand like Reebok. And shortly after that, he took to Twitter because there was a bit of a call for Reebok to fall on a later tweet. I think maybe 24 hours later, he said, no, Reebok must not fall.
There was that moment where you realized I never really actually acted as a proper businessman in this situation, and I never looked at all the fine print, and maybe there wasn't even a contract. And in that moment, he reacts emotionally because actually it was something that he himself didn't make sure of.
He inherited a lot from Lynn in terms of the sensible side. He inherited a lot from me in terms of the
Hot-headedness.
the hot-headedness, you know, so just saying something off the cuff and then just being really like, oh, why did I say that?
So definitely shout out to the Forbes family, shout out to the team, shout out to Nadia Nakai for also being there as well, dropping her 2 cents on that. Shout out to the team. Abash, shout out to Reebok SA, RIP, aka yes sir. Yes sir, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're moving on to the second segment of the show. We call this one Hip Hop Project Review. Like I said, where we review projects that are making noise on the streets, whether we're talking EP, album, or maybe like 2-3 Nyana songs, you know what it is, or mixtapes, everything what it is. We're definitely gonna review it right here on Hip Hop Project Review on the Music Talk Show. Yes sir. As we all know, in the South African hip hop community, Stogie.T is one of our elite, supreme lyricists in the game. If you don't know, now you know. Yes, sir. So he has returned with his first offering since 2020, the COVID year, with Shallow. Shallow is his track album, is a love letter to the 80s, a decade basically, which he was born in. Worked with Stone Cooper, a guitarist, a producer. They crafted a living portrait of the 80s. I think that's really cool. I think that's really dope. With samples of Brenda Fassie, which was a biggest South African act in the 80s. Coincidence? No, I don't think so. I think he definitely playing that out. Shout out to Stogie for also getting Soul Williams, a prominent conscious poet, on the song Biko's Ghost. This is some of the clip. This is a clip where he speaks on Sean Cooper that he collaborated with. He's a bassist, he's a producer. This is what he talks about when he talks about him. Let's check it out.
Who understand these sounds, and the thing with him is he's a nerd. He's a nerd. He's a guy who's gonna play the keyboard from the 70s, that the key of life. What's his name? Stevie Wonder was made so that we can get that sound. He's the guy who you can send him the sample and he'll replay it and you'll be like, yo, the whole thing, you know what I mean? So he's amazing, but like just a great collaborator. He's also my MD, my music director, and he's like, you know, the thing about being in a band is your communication. I mean, you were with 9 dudes or whatever, like just coordinating those dudes. And I'm not just talking about, yo, let's meet at the garage at 7. I mean, yo, this guy's going through it. This guy's like,
basically, from my take, my reaction on this, Shallow is a very, very beautifully sequenced album. Shout out to the executive producer on the album. It's crazy, creative wordplay. However, it's still got that typical Stogie, Dumi and the Volume type of flow, which we all adore and really admire about him. The production, we're talking about the production, the beat level, which was really, really dope. The synchronology, musically, the songs were very, very dope. I know it's still 6 tracks. It's not like a full body work of an album, but this one nonetheless did the job, ladies and gentlemen. The content, basically we're talking about the subject matter on the EP, I think is very typical of Stogie.T. This is his typical subject matter: consciousness, war, like apartheid, basically black consciousness around in South Africa and the history around Africa. That's Stogie.T for you, ladies and gentlemen. The album is dope. I really like it. Go out and check it out and go stream it, ladies and gentlemen. Yes sir. This is the most exciting part of the show, ladies and gentlemen, which we got the best verse of the week. Oh yes, the best verse of the week. Oh yes. Yes sir, ladies and gentlemen. We got Maglera, Dope Boy on this track, DJ Slick featuring Questa, Tony Diamani and DOS. Questa comes in with a nice hook though. Let's not get that one twisted. Basically, Questa na we bulele hook yak on this one, but Maglera. Ay. Let's have a listen on Maglera's verse, Bafetu. Let's go.
Githi holu, fendi polo, tsotsi hotsi dlala gaming ka titiki bolo like beko tsa mzukwani no mafitni solo shapa number pati gudla guka kama tolo slowlo toke bethe slowlo hare tsena ka Soweto sliki bofa solo bigi bana babatla kartolo shapa number pati gudla guka kama tolo I need to see my money I just need it.
Maglera, dope boy, ladies and gentlemen. The boy handled the assignment, the lingo, the flow, the feel. It definitely made me feel like I had 325 IS. You feel me what I'm saying? Definitely love that verse. Maglera, dope boy came through and destroyed the assignment, ladies and gentlemen. Also Questa, let's not forget, on the nice hook right there, he killed it. Gangan. You already know that's the best verse of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Abashwe. Okay, now we're moving on to Ivale of the week. On this segment of Ivale of the week, we're giving you the wackest raps of the week. We're talking raps of the week, song of the week, something that's just not connected. You know what I'm saying? So yes sir, on Ivale of the week today, we got this nigga Rokodom, Rokodom. Let's check it out, Buffy. Let's check it out. Naninzo's Bonella. Maybe I might be wrong, but you let me know. What is this nigga saying, man? I ain't hear shit. What is this dude saying? Somebody help me out on this guy, man. Next. That was Ivale of the week. Yes, sir. Now we're talking new music. We're talking new music. We're talking new music. We're talking new music. Yes, sir. This week, Buffet to definitely you already know we only cover the headlines on the new music, ladies and gentlemen. About Buffet. So we got DJ Slick Volume 3 Jayam Side B. That's where the verse of the week comes from Maglera. That's where the track comes from, Buffet to from DJ Slick Volume 3 Jayam B side, ladies and gentlemen. Go stream that. That's really dope. Okay Malum Cool Cat also. Okay Malum Cool Cat also dropped Respondi. That's a single. I think it's a really cool dope. Go check it out. And then we got the Talkshow with All Dogs Go to Heaven, which is a full body project album. You already know what it is. PTA, Rise Up, and that's all I have for you on new music. Yes, sir. And that is all there is for the show, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Sadie, the captain of the township, reporting live from the Basement Media Studios. This is the show we call Music Talk Show, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you so much for joining us. Gladly see you next time. Subscribe, like, share. Let's grow this community. Let's grow the hip hop community. Yes, sir. And I am nothing without you. Boom.